The kettle is boiling. That means it's time for another noodle review. This time, went to Morrisons. They got a brand new range of noodles called Nourish. This is their chili chicken noodle pot. It's 70 grams. Remove the lid. Fill it up to the line, which is kind of... They've left a little mark where you can see the line nicely, which I quite like. So you fill half a pot of noodles there. Whether we're going to, whether they're going to expand nicely for us, we'll have a look now. So water up to the line. These noodles cost me £1. They're brand new. Brand new into Morrisons. And I like the name of this. Chili chicken. Who doesn't like chili chicken? So give these a nice stir up. They smell. Well, they smell really good. So I always get that fork right down in the crevice, right down in the corner, and give it a good whirl round. I find most of the flavours made its way down into the corners. There's no real corners in the circle, but you know what I'm trying to say. Interestingly, the bottom is kind of, under the heat, is flexed a little bit. Right, anyway, water's in. I'm going to put that gently back on the top because it'll cook the noodles better. These noodles take 5 minutes, so I'll be back in 5 minutes, 25 to 3, and we'll get into these noodles. Okay, this noodle pot is done. Let's get the lid off. It's been exactly 5 minutes. Now, I don't know if this is a coincidence. I don't know if this is something that we're going to be dealing with going forward all of the time. But for me, that's half a pot of noodles. Not going into the review overly negative, but I noticed the same thing from Bachelors. I did their big pot pasta, mac and cheese, a week or so ago. And I noticed it was half full. It's probably the case that they want you to hold the top of this carton. They don't want you to burn your hands. That'll be the excuse. But really, for me, for £1, I remember pot noodles when they used to be 3/4 full. Pot noodles may still be 3/4 full. In fact, I don't remember complaining too much when I reviewed the doner kebab pot noodle just last week. So, yeah, a little bit disappointed with the amount of food. My grandfather used to say daylight robbery, where these companies would they'd show you the packaging, nice big packaging, but then it'd only be half the amount that you're getting. Nevertheless, on we go. I've had a couple of tastes of the fork, and I've got to be honest with you, it's the chili sauce in here, the chili addition is quite strong. It's got a nice kick to it. Here are the noodles. Little bits of green going on, little bits of maybe some carrot as well. Chili chicken. Well, it's quite impressive. It's quite an impressive chili kick. I've always liked the Asian style noodles you buy in supermarkets. Maybe if you go down the world food aisle in one of the larger stores, you might see a Koli or something, or some samyang. I've always liked that big spicy kick from those Asian noodles. And fair play to Morrisons, there's a nice bit of kick with these noodles. A nice chili kick. And it's got a sort of basil-y, parsley type flavour in there as well. So the description, noodles in a spicy chilli sauce with chicken and peppers. Now, I've been tasting, it's either bits of egg or it's bits of chicken, but there's a certain kind of consistency in there that I'm really enjoying. But it's all about that chili kick. It's quite lovely. Going forward, with these being £1, with Morrisons making them, they're probably always going to be about that kind of £1 price. It's the first time I've ever seen a supermarket make their own style of pot noodles, their own range of pot noodles. I believe Morrisons have brought out more of this Nourish range where you can buy like coconut milks and Thai green curry sauces and bits and pieces like that for your oriental foods. Oh, it's very nice. But for that £1, and being only half full, it might be just my pot. You might have a pot. There might be a few more noodles in there. But if I bought this again, and I think I would buy this again, because I like the chili kick, I'd probably butter some bread up. And make a bit of a chili chicken pot noodle sandwich. I'm reading on the back here, there's that kind of Durham wheat semolina type noodle, but it's very filling. It's got a lovely consistency to it. Filling it to the line, it's quite creamy and rich. That's that flour, that's that semolina, giving it some creamy body, if you like. I'm going to go into the ingredients in a moment. Woo! Steaming hot, not well, and quite warm with the chili. Right, so it's dried noodles, so Durham wheat semolina, egg white and salt, and there's some soya in there, chicory fibre, potato starch. I'm going to get to the good stuff. Dried green and red pepper, onion powder, dried chicken, garlic powder, chili powder, ginger powder, dried coriander, cinnamon, Chinese 5-spice, salt, star anise, sugar, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, cinnamon, clove, fennel and ginger. A little bit of palm oil in there. I mean, we won't go into that. Colour, black pepper, barley malt vinegar. Yeah, pretty decent noodle this. I've got another flavour as well. I've got, oh hang on. I forgot the name of the damn thing. Katsu curry. So we've got katsu curry coming to the channel soon as well. I just thought for £1, for £1, give it a go, give it a whirl, see what you get. Ideal for like, I'm staying in a caravan for a week. Next week we're staying in a caravan. I'm looking forward to it actually. And you know, if the kids are out, done a bit of swimming or something, or you've gone for a walk, or you're stuck in the caravan for a little while, you get a bit snacky, or it's a rainy afternoon. Got a couple of these in the cupboard there in the caravan. It's ideal quick grub, isn't it? Ideal quick grub. So it started off slightly negative, be honest with you. Negative with the amount of noodles you get. But the flavours there, that lovely, you get some of the star anise coming through. You definitely get that ginger, garlic powder, chili spice is lovely. Taste small amounts of the pepper. It's all right, that. It's all right. I do a lot of Morrisons products because I got to be honest with you, I just live down the road from a Morrisons, so it's the type of place I'm always in. Probably need to visit some of the other supermarkets a little bit more, but you do see quite a lot of Morrisons stuff on this channel. I've been looking through my channel recently, and there's quite a bit from Morrisons beers, Morrisons foods. But I mean, when you're local to this sort of thing, then you're going to kind of gravitate to where's close these days, especially with the price of petrol. But I think, all in all, that's very good for £1. I think it's pretty good. And looking at the traffic light system on the side of the jug here, on the side of the cup, it's not too unhealthy for you either. Green in fat, green in saturated, green in sugars, amber in salt. Not too bad at all, is it? I think the noodle could be, I think there could be a little bit more in there. I felt slightly cheated by the pot being half full. But other than that, it's probably worth an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!